Travel is more than just sightseeing or ticking destinations off a list. It's a powerful way to connect with the world and with ourselves. When we step outside our comfort zones, we open the door to new experiences, new friendships, and new perspectives that can change us forever. It's about immersing ourselves in unfamiliar cultures, tasting foods we've never tried, and learning to communicate even when we don't speak the language. Travel teaches us empathy and curiosity, reminding us that the world is vast, diverse, and full of stories waiting to be discovered. Every journey, whether it's a weekend road trip or a months-long adventure across continents, reminds us that we're all part of a global family. The laughter shared with strangers, the kindness of locals, and the memories made along the way help us see the world, and ourselves, in a new light. But travel is also shaped by forces beyond our control. World events, especially political decisions and global crises, can suddenly change how and where we travel. Borders can close overnight, and places that once felt welcoming can become uncertain. Decisions made by leaders, sometimes far from where we live, can affect everything from visa requirements to flight prices, and even influence how welcome we feel when we arrive in a new country. The ripple effects of politics are felt by every traveler, no matter where they go. That's why being an informed citizen is an essential part of being a responsible traveler. Understanding the world's shifting landscapes helps us make better choices, stay safe, and show respect to the places and people we visit. When we take the time to learn about the political climate and local customs, we travel with greater awareness and sensitivity. This not only enriches our own experiences, but also helps build bridges of understanding between cultures. Travel connects our lives to people thousands of miles away, turning distant places into familiar faces and shared memories. It reminds us that despite our differences, we all share the same hopes, dreams, and desire for connection. Today, July 17, 2025, we're witnessing a major political shift in the United States, one that could send ripples across the globe and reshape the way we move, connect, and explore. This change could impact travelers everywhere, from the way we plan our trips to the welcome we receive at our destinations. It's a moment that calls for attention, reflection, and adaptability. It's a story of big ideas, shifting alliances, and the search for a new path forward. The choices made today will shape the journeys of tomorrow, influencing not just policies, but the spirit of adventure itself. For anyone who loves to explore, this moment could redefine what it means to travel for years to come. It's a time to stay curious, stay informed, and keep our sense of wonder alive. So let's dive in and discover what this new era means for all of us. The journey starts now, and together we'll navigate the changing world, one adventure at a time. Just days ago, Elon Musk shook up American politics by launching the America Party. On his platform X, he declared, "Today the America Party is formed to give you back your freedom." For over a century, Democrats and Republicans have dominated, but Musk is betting Americans want something new. He's funding the party himself, aiming for a major impact in the 2026 midterms. For frustrated voters, this is a fresh alternative. For travelers, a new political force could mean big changes in America's global relationships, visa policies, and the atmosphere visitors experience. The America Party isn't just a political story, it's a possible new chapter for how America connects with the world. And that matters to all of us who love to travel. Let's see how this unfolds. Not long ago, Elon Musk was seen as one of Donald Trump's most influential allies in the world of business and politics. Their partnership was more than just symbolic. Musk was often photographed at the White House, and his voice carried weight in key policy discussions. Many believed Musk's innovative mindset could help modernize government from the inside out. Musk even took on a formal role, leading a government efficiency department, and he contributed millions to Trump's campaign coffers. He was seen as a bridge between Silicon Valley and Washington, someone who could bring fresh ideas to the table and challenge the status quo. But this alliance was not built to last. The turning point came with a massive government spending bill. Musk was appalled, calling it a disgusting abomination that betrayed the principles of fiscal responsibility he valued. The bill's passage marked the beginning of the end for their partnership. The legislation added trillions to the national debt, an issue Musk has long warned could cripple America's future. He's been outspoken about the dangers of unchecked government borrowing, arguing that it places an unfair burden on future generations and threatens the country's economic stability. In Musk's view, both major parties are responsible for this reckless spending. He's criticized Democrats and Republicans alike for prioritizing short-term political gains over the nation's long-term health, and he's grown increasingly frustrated with what he sees as a lack of accountability in Washington. The rift deepened when Musk and Trump clashed over government transparency. Musk was particularly disturbed by the administration's refusal to release secret Epstein files, which he believed the public had a right to see. For Musk, transparency isn't just a buzzword, it's a core value. Secrecy and government waste are, in Musk's eyes, completely unacceptable. He's long advocated for open access to information and efficient use of taxpayer dollars, and he saw these issues as non-negotiable. Musk envisions a government that operates with the same efficiency, transparency, and honesty that he demands in his own companies. He believes that only by embracing these principles can the country move forward and solve its biggest challenges. Ultimately, Musk realized he could no longer support a system he saw as fundamentally broken. Disillusioned by the lack of progress and unwilling to compromise his values, he made the difficult decision to walk away from Trump and the political establishment. Out of this frustration and a deep hope for something better, Musk founded the America Party. He wanted to create a new movement that would challenge the old ways of doing things and inspire real change. The America Party is built on the belief that government can be different, more open, more responsible, and more innovative. It's a call to action for those who believe the status quo isn't good enough. Musk's dramatic break from the political mainstream sent shockwaves through Washington. It was a bold statement that real change requires real courage, and a willingness to stand alone if necessary. Now, Musk is charting his own course, determined to prove that a new path is possible for America's future. When Elon Musk announced the formation of his new political party, it sent shockwaves rippling through the heart of Washington. The city, already tense with election year anxiety, was suddenly thrown into a frenzy of speculation and uncertainty. For President Trump, the news was especially jarring, a challenge from someone he once considered an ally, now turned formidable rival. Once political partners, Musk and Trump are now locked in a public feud. Trump, never one to mince words, dismissed Musk as off the rails, signaling a bitter split that has captivated the nation's attention and left their supporters divided. The Republican Party is feeling the pressure. With the sudden rise of the America Party, GOP leaders fear their base could fracture, putting their grip on Congress in jeopardy. Behind closed doors, strategists scramble to assess the threat, knowing even a small shift in loyalty could have massive consequences. Early polling data reveals a surprising trend. Musk's message is resonating with fiscal conservatives and independents who have long felt ignored by the traditional parties. His promises of innovation, accountability, and a break from the status quo are drawing in voters who might otherwise have stayed home. In a political landscape where every vote counts, even a modest shift could tip the scales. The possibility of a divided right-wing vote has both parties recalculating their strategies, aware that the balance of power could change overnight. But Musk isn't just making headlines, he's actively targeting incumbents who supported the controversial spending bill. His campaign is laser-focused on holding politicians accountable, vowing to unseat anyone he sees as part of the problem. As an outsider, Musk wields a unique advantage: direct access to millions through his social media platforms and the financial resources to fund his own campaign. He bypasses traditional media, speaking straight to the people and rallying support in real time. For some Americans, this disruption is exhilarating, a chance to shake up a stagnant system. For others, it's deeply unsettling, raising fears of instability and unpredictability in an already polarized nation. The mood in Washington is tense. Lawmakers, lobbyists, and analysts are all on edge, uncertain about what Musk's next move will be or how it might reshape the political landscape. For those weary of politics as usual, Musk's bold entry feels like a breath of fresh air, a rare opportunity for real change and a new direction. For the political establishment, however, it's a wake-up call. The rules have changed and the game will never be the same. The America Party's core mission is tackling the national debt. Musk blames both parties for reckless spending and promises to bring common-sense financial management to Washington. He wants to cut waste, fight corruption, and make government smaller and more efficient. The party also aims to attract voters left behind by the major parties, business leaders frustrated by tariffs, and Hispanic voters seeking a more moderate approach. The America Party is fiscally conservative but socially moderate, hoping to unite a broad coalition. their vision, a financially strong, efficient, and welcoming America. It's about practical solutions, not partisan fighting. Whether this vision can build a real movement remains to be seen, but the message is clear: it's time for a new approach. Political shifts in the US ripple across the globe, shaping travel in unexpected ways. Visa policies, for example, could change if the America Party pushes for more openness or tighter budgets. For Americans abroad, the country's image affects how we're welcomed. Economic decisions like reducing the debt could strengthen the dollar, making travel cheaper for Americans but pricier for visitors. Politics also sets the mood. A nation seen as open and optimistic is more inviting. A new political chapter could make the US a more attractive destination, or not. For travelers, these changes are real and immediate. The world feels every shift in America's direction. That's why we pay attention. Imagine planning a trip to the US as the America Party rises. The national conversation could shift from division to practical problem solving. News about America might focus more on innovation and progress than conflict. On arrival, you might sense a calmer, more welcoming atmosphere. Everyday interactions, from border agents to baristas, could feel friendlier. Travelers might find Americans eager to discuss the future, technology, and what it means to be a global citizen. These deeper conversations make travel meaningful. Of course, change brings uncertainty. Some will feel anxious, others hopeful. But visiting during a time of transformation offers a unique window into a nation's soul. You witness history as it happens, and that's what makes travel unforgettable. Musk isn't just a politician. He's a tech visionary whose companies shape our world. But his political gamble puts his businesses at risk, especially those relying on government contracts. Investors worry he's distracted, and company boards may pressure him to step back. For travelers, Musk's innovations, electric cars, global internet, make exploring the world easier and greener. If his companies stumble, progress could slow for all of us. Yet Musk may see fixing America's finances as essential for long-term innovation. He's betting that a stable government is the best foundation for progress. The risks are high, but so are the stakes for our future. It's all connected: politics, business, and the way we travel. Change can be unsettling, but it's also a chance to grow. The America Party's call for unity and common sense echoes the spirit of travel. When we explore, we discover our shared hopes and dreams. Politics may divide, but travel brings us together. By staying informed and open, we help shape a better world. Let's watch this new chapter unfold with curiosity and hope. Support ideas that unite, not divide. Keep traveling, keep learning, and keep building bridges. In the end, it's our spirit of exploration that unites us all. Keep on traveling.